due to the typhoon effect, these 3 days, day before yesterday, and today, it's really very hard. And just I come back from Mahabodhi temple. My routine, first I'm going to the Mahabodhi temple and walking meditation with drum and chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, and come back from temple, and from temple side, we will start the morning service. That's why very, very sorry. I would like to apologize. And anyway, let's get started. So from the beginning is Shomyo. Of course, if some Buddhist service is not officially, sometimes we are delayed the Shomyo and started from the Kanjo invocation. If you don't have the time or some simple morning service or evening service, we can direct, omit is possible. But if you want to do some, for example, if I do some anniversary ceremony going November from Japan, many guests and monks, bhikkhuni, devotees coming. At that time, of course, we will do the official Nichiren Shu way. So we will start from Shomyo. And this is a dojo, we say. Dojo is temples where we can see the Buddha and where we can hear the Buddha's teaching, where we can meet the Buddha's truth teaching, right? So you can say practice place. So it's very good, every devotee gathering the same place. And we can encourage together, and we can go to the enlightenment together, not only one. If you do alone, sometimes you become selfish. If you attend enlightenment by yourself, you are enough. You feel satisfied. But it's not a Mahayana, big compassionate mind. We have to invite all the suffering people, needy people, and we should attend enlightenment together. This is a Mahayana concept. Bodhisattva's charya, action, compassion. That's why this dojo is a very important. You can say Mandel Monastery, right? And Ge is a birth. So this is a dojo Ge is a title of this beginning Shomyo Buddhist song. Let's get started. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Thank you very much for the chat message. Invocation. Honor we choose a great mandala, the perfect circle of all honorable ones, revealed by our founder, Nichiren Shu. Honor we choose the eternal Buddha Shakyamuni, our original teacher, the Lord of the Dhamma, our great benefactor who attained enlightenment in the remotest past. Honor we choose the Sutra of the Lotus flower of the wonderful Dhamma, the teaching of equality, the great wisdom, the one Bhikkhu. Honor be to our founders, the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shu, dispatched by original Buddha. Honor be to Renge Ajari Nichiji Shonin, the first overseas missionary. Honor be to the protective deities of the Dhamma. We honor all of you. May you come to this consecrated place out of your compassion towards us. See us with the light of wisdom, and accept our offering of chanting the sutra and Nam Myo Renge Kyo. 無常人人未妙の法は百千万号にも相立て祀ることかたし、我今検問し従事することを得たり、願わくは如来の第一義を下せ、至極の大乗思議すべからず、検問即地皆菩提に近づく。動線は法心、所詮は発心、色相の文字はすなわちこれ王人なり、無料の功徳皆この経に集まれり、このゆえに自在に妙に訓示密に訳す。うちむち罪を滅し善を生ず、もしは死、もしは法、共に仏道上善、三世の諸仏人人の妙伝なり、諸上世世ちぐし頂戴せ。Verses for opening the sutra. The most profound and wonderful teaching is presented in this sutra. This sutra is difficult to meet even once in thousands and millions of years. Now we have been able to see, hear, receive, and keep this sutra. May we understand the most excellent teaching of the Tathagata. The most excellent teaching of the great Bhikkhu is very difficult for us to understand. We should be able to approach enlightenment when we see, hear, or taught this sutra. Expounding is the Buddha's wisdom. Expounded is the Buddha's truth. The letters composing this sutra are the Buddha's manifestation. Just as perfume is caught by something put nearby, so shall we be literally benefited by this sutra, even when we are not aware of being so benefited, because infinite merits are accumulated in this sutra. We can experience our past transgression, do good deeds, and attain Buddhahood by the merits of this sutra. It doesn't matter whether we are wise or not, or whether we believe the sutra or slander it. This sutra is the most wonderful and the most excellent taught by the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. May we meet and receive it, verse after verse, word after word. Myo Renge Kyo Oben Pondai Ni Niji Se Sonju Sammai Anjo. Sorry. 16th chapter, we are focused on the Tathagata Ashpramana chapters. This is Nyorai Juryogon in Japanese language, the duration of the life of the Tathagata. This is the most important chapters, essence of the Lotus Sutra, because it appears the eternal Shakyamuni Buddhas. He mentioned his life is eternal, no limitless like us human beings. His Dharma is forever. Myo Renge Kyo Nyorai Juryo Hondai Juroku Jiga Toku Butsurai Shokyo Shokoshu Muryo Hyaku Senman Hokusai Asogi Joseppo Kyoke Bushu Okushujo Ryoryu Obutsudo Nirai Muryoko Ido Shujoko Obengen Dehan Nijitsu Fumetsudo Joju Shi Seppo Ga Joju Oshi Isho Jinzurik Ryotendo Shujo Suigon Ni Fuken Shuken Ga Metsudo Kokuyo Shari Genkai Erenbo Nisho Katsugoshi Shujoki Shinbuk Chichijiki Inyuna Isshin Yoku Kenbutsu Fuji Shaku Shinmyo Jiga Gyushu So 空出領重生が自己主張常在死不滅異法弁力故現無滅不滅両国主張苦行信行者下部を非中異説部情報用途不問し単理が滅度他見小衆上没在奥海法不異原子両語小活語因語心連法内出異説法人図力尿税大阿蘇義故常在領重生牛養小重症衆上健康寺大化小小寺下士道安の天人上十万本輪小道学通十法小語法樹竹か衆上小有楽小天逆天空乗車主義学不満だらけ三仏具大衆過剰道武器二種権生寺不食料両税出十万清掃在修道医薬語因で過疎義故不問三宝名小宇修福毒入和七直者即会見がし在死に説法枠自意思主説物十無量不内見物者異説物難知価値力尿税栄光小無量寿命無修行空修行小徳尿と内者もっとし将棋東南療養時仏語実不公領意全方面維持応し子実在に根し無道石膏も火薬異成部空小空原者異母部天道実在にご滅異常見学を二小教師し法一弱合欲打王悪道中過剰知修道共同不行道随用小化道異摂取十法毎時差税ね異我領修上特入無浄土即成就仏心両法蓮This is the 16th chapter's translation, the duration of the life of the Tathagata. It is actually this translation for you. I'm leading, but of course when we are doing the morning service, no necessary. Only this original version in Japanese Roman script we can recite. Only for your memory, for your understanding, I'm just reading. It is many hundreds of thousands of millions of trillions of asankhya of kalpas since I became the Buddha. For the past innumerable kalpas, I have always been expounding the Dharma to many hundreds of millions of living beings in order to lead them into the way to Buddhahood. In order to save the perverted people, I experientially show my nirvana to them. In reality, I shall never pass away. I always live here and expound the Dharma. Although I always live here with the perverted people and disappear from their eyes by my supernatural powers, when they see me seemingly pass away and make offering to my sharira and adore me, admire me, and become devout of light and gentle, and wish to see me with all their hurt as the cost of their rights, I reappear among secret eagles with my sangha and say to them, I always live here. I should never be extinct. I show my extinction to you experientially although I never pass away. I also expound the unsurpassed Dharma to the living beings of the other world, if they respect me, believe me, and wish to see me. You have never heard this. Therefore, you saw that I pass away. I see the perverted people sinking in an ocean of suffering. Therefore, I disappear from their eyes and cause them to admire me. When they adore me, I appear and expound the Dharma to them. I can do all this by my supernatural powers. I live among secret eagles and also in the other abode for Asankhya Kalpa. The perverted people think this world is in a great fire. The end of the Kalpa of destruction is coming. In reality, this world of mine is peaceful. It is filled with gods and men. The garden, forest, and stately buildings are adorned with various treasures. The jeweled trees have many flowers and fruits. The living beings are enjoying themselves, and the gods are beating heavenly drums, making various kinds of music, and laying mandala flowers on the great multitude and me. This pure world of mine is indestructible, but the perverted people think it is full of fellow, fear and other suffering. It will soon burn away. Because of their evil karma, these simple people will not be able to hear even the names of the three treasures during a Sankhya Kalpa. To those who have accumulated knowledge and who are gentle and applied, and who see me living here expounding the Dharma, I say the duration of my life is immutable. To those who see me after a long time, I say it is difficult to see a Buddha. I can do all this by the powers of my wisdom. The light of my wisdom knows no bound. The duration of our life is immutable Kalpa. I obtain this longevity by age of practice. All of you, wise men, have no doubts about this. Remove your doubt, have no more. My words are truth, not false. The physician who sent the monk expediently to tell his perverted son of the death of their father in order to cure them was not accused of falsehood, although he was still alive. In the same manner, I am the Father of the world. I am saving all living beings from suffering. Because they are perverted, I say that I shall pass away, although I shall not. If they always see me, they will become arrogant and licentious, and cling to the five desires so much that they will fall into an evil legion. I know who is practicing the way and who is not. Therefore, I expand various teaching to all living beings according to their capacity. I am always thinking, how shall I cause all living beings to enter into unsurpassed way and quickly become Buddha? And after that, Nichiren Shu's word is we are recited. This is the Kangyo Hashimanshu, as I told you. Nichiren Dai Shonin Go Myohan Kangyo Hachimanshu ni Iwaku. The returning to the Buddha Dharma to the West. India is called the country of the moon, where the Buddha appears shining in the world as brightly as the moon. Japan is called the origin of the sun. How can it be that no seeds as bright as the sun appear in Japan? The moon moves from west to east. It is the omen of Buddhism in India spreading to the east. The sun always from east to west. This is the lucky omen of Buddhism in Japan returning to India. Moonlight is not as bright as the sunlight. Therefore, the Buddha preaches the Lotus Sutra for only 8 years of his lifetime. The sunlight is brighter than moonlight. This is an auspicious omen of Japanese Buddhism shining through the long darkness of the 500 years period. The Buddha didn't say surrender of the Lotus Sutra because there existed no surrender during his lifetime. In the latter age of the duration, there will be many formidable enemies of the one vehicle Lotus teaching everywhere. This is a time when we can leave the hermits of never disparaging bodhisattva, aggressive propagation, sowing the seed of Buddhahood. Each of my disciples should exalt himself to spread the teaching of the Buddha, even at the cost of life. Nam Myo Renge Kyo. Next is we can continue to the reciting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, or Daimoku we say in Japanese. O is a respective word, additional. And the Daimoku is a Shirshak title. So title of the Lotus Sutra, Saddharma Pundarika Sutra, right? So Namu is a Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato. This is a Namaste's Sanskrit Namu, respect, salute. Myoho is a great, wonderful Dharma. Dharma means Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching, Shakyamuni Buddha's truth, absolute truth, enlightenment. And Renge is lotus flowers. And Kyo is a Buddhist scripture. Kyo is long. Sutra and Vinaya and Abhidhamma. These three is a three important basket, right? So, Sutra. And Renge, why Lotus, we are respected, we are saluted, the wonderful Shakyamuni Buddha teaching, just like the Lotus Sutra. Why Lotus Sutra used as a metaphor? Because lotus flower blossomed very beautiful, especially this Pundalika in Sanskrit is a white color, purified colors lotus. Actually in India we have Nila, blue colors, pink color, red color, but especially this Pundalika, our Lotus Sutra title is a white color, purified colors, lotus flower. This is already fixed. Why it is mentioned as a metaphor? Because a lotus flower blossom very beautiful flower, but it comes from mud, dirty water. Similarly, our sentient, our society also, lots of greedy, attachment, jealousy, or ignorance, many evil, many negative feeling, right? So even if we are attached to this world, society, we can practice Shakyamuni Buddha's way, and we can remove our defilement, and we can attain enlightenment. That's why it has many reasons to using as a metaphor. It has many explanations, but one of the explanations is like this. And Lotus Sutra itself mentioned chapter 15, this lotus, regarding the lotus flower coming back, dirty water, but it is using as a fertilizer to mat, and you can blossom beautiful flowers. So we are also human beings also, everyone, whether man or women, whether rich man or poor man, whether Japanese nationality, Indian nationality, whoever, whether senior person or whether children, small baby, everyone equal. Why? Because everyone have the Buddha seed inside, within us, Buddha nature. But normally we didn't notice we already had, right? That's why we give up. We don't take care. We don't have interest. That's why it's not growing up. But once we realize we have already Buddha seed inside within me, we can cultivate, right? Like agriculture also said. Even if you are seeding, without cultivation, without pouring the waters, without sunshine coming, it doesn't grow up, right? But once grow up, it's finally getting the fruit. Flower also blossom, right? So similarly, our human beings also, once we realize our Buddha seed within us, Buddha's nature, you can say, we can cultivate. Cultivate means practice. We can practice a lot following the Shakyamuni Buddha, like chanting also very important, reciting, and explanation. You can spread the Dharma once you learn your family, right? And you can calligraphy, you can write, copy also very important to spread the Lotus Sutra. So many, many ways we have as a bodhisattva to spreading, as a missionary to spread the Buddha's teaching. So this cultivation means we are practice
and we purify our mind. And finally, we can blossom our beautiful flowers. I don't know when. It takes a long time, right? Even if after you beat seeding, you cannot get fruit immediately. You should wait, right? Same way. Our life is also same. Anyway, sorry. I should concentrate chanting. Let's get started. Namu Myo Renge Kyo. 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 Namu Myo Renge ナムミョレンゲキョナムミョレンゲキョナムミョレンゲキョナムミョレンゲキョナムミョレンゲキョ法峠 is the difficulty of retaining the sutra. This is a part of the 11 chapters. 11 chapter is beholding the stupa of treasures. 司教難寺脈残寺社が即官儀諸仏薬で余税死に諸仏昇誕税則有名税則精進税名自戒行図打者即位失徳無常仏道能来世独自死教自身仏師重々全知仏滅道後能下合義で昇天に世間資源奥異制度周遊説一切天に海奥よ It is difficult to keep this sutra. I shall be glad to see anyone keeping it even for a moment. So will all the other Buddha, he will be placed by all the Buddha. He will be a man of favor and man of endeavors. He should be considered to have already observed the precept and practiced the dutta. He will quickly attain the unsurpassed enlightenment of the Buddha. Anyone who reads and recites this sutra in the future is a true son of mine. I shall be considered to live on the state of purity and good. Anyone after my teaching who understands the meaning of this sutra will be the eyes of the word of gods and men. Anyone who expounds this sutra, even for a moment in this dreadful world, should be honored with offering by all gods and men. Four great bodhisattva vow. 主上無変性願 Players is here. We respectfully dedicate all our merits now gathered to the great benevolent teacher, Shakyamuni, the eternal Buddha, to the spring teaching the Lotus Sutra, to the reader of the declared letter age of the Dharma, our founder, the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shu, and to the protected deities of the Dharma. May all beings under the heavens and wisdoms of all seas live in accordance with the wonderful Dharma. May the wonderful Dharma spread throughout the 10,000 years of the declared letter age of the Dharma. May we realize this world is the eternal Buddha's parent. May peace permeate all the world and all beings enjoy peace and happiness. May all beings live in safety and live long without misfortune. May the peace and happiness last forever and all beings be prosperous. We pray that all beings awaken to the true nature of reality, which is the Buddha Dharma. May all beings of all realms be held equally, overcome suffering, and gain the happiness of blissful liberation through the merits of following the teaching of the Lotus Sutra. We pray for the spirits of our ancestors and for all the spirits of the universe. May we purify our mind's limits and desire learn to be content. Feel free to experience the quiet, assuming joys of life, and learn to abandon all attachment formed in the mind. With this prayer, we endeavor to improve our understanding and appreciation of what others have given and contribute to us, and to develop constant mindful consideration of how our thoughts and actions will beneficially contribute to others. Nam Myo Renge Kyo Sujo Muhen Segando Monno Mushu Segandam Homon Mujin Seganji 仏道無常世願上 Sentient beings are immeasurable, I vow to seize them all. Our evil desires are exhaustible, I vow to consume all. The Buddha's teaching are immeasurable, I vow to know them all. The way of the Buddha is unexcelled, I vow to attain the path of life. ナムミョーレンゲキョナムミョーレンゲキョナムミョーレンゲキョ唯願書創主欠如書自我悪とず無意所おぶすい愛不 Thank you very much. Let's continue chanting for inner peace of all living beings. सभी जीवित प्राणियों की आंतरिक शांति के लिए नाम में होरेंगे क्यों का जाप जारी रखें. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you very much. See you evening chanting time. Have a nice day. Thank you.